You remind me of Jane Birkin. Your body insane and
Hey y'all, welcome to my first day of nail tech school. I am actually sitting in the parking lot of the school because we don't have to be in class till about 45 minutes. So I got here a little bit early because I'm nervous, and it's immediately following Memorial Day weekend. Now at our school, we do have to wear a uniform, which is like a scrub top and bottom, but the school does give you 14 days before you have to wear the uniform. I was just so excited, and because the military was paying for it, I did all my things like last month, and so I really wanted to wear my own clothes, but then I couldn't decide on what to wear because I'm like, girl, do you want to be cute and go in there and look like, okay, you're that chick? Or I know in the beauty industry a lot of people wear black, but I didn't want to put on any leggings, and then putting on a two-piece outfit, I'm like, am I doing too much? And then last but not least, it was like, okay, do I want to just do like ripped denim? So I decided to just go ahead and go with my uniform. I was like, that's what we had to purchase it for anyway, so you don't have to make these small decisions. So I ended up putting on the uniform, but I am a little bit nervous because in our class, people that are taking the cosmetology track, they can actually take a nail art theory class as an elective. So our class can have a mix of estheticians, nail technicians, as well as traditional cosmetology students. And I was like, well, if they're already part of the program, then they have their uniform. So girl, while you're trying to be cute, you might go in there and stand out like a sore thumb because everyone else has their uniforms, right? Right. So I was like, okay, let me just not be the new chick on the block. Let me just go ahead and fall in line, get in formation, and wear my uniform. So I'm going to grab my kit, grab my books, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go in the classroom. This is a lab class, which means it can be about 5 to 6 hours. Yeah, it's pretty long, but this is where you're going to get like most of your preparation, your training, and your practice is going to come. So this is going to be a very long day, but I'm just so excited right now that I could just care less. So yeah, I just feel like the new day of school. I wish that I think Mouse should have took a picture, you know, of me of like my first day of class of 2024 or something. You know how people do that for their children that are going to kindergarten or first grade. Like, your girl is going to nail technicians. So that's what he should have done, all right? But let me stop rambling and let's go ahead and head to the classroom.
I'm kinda new with apologies. Holding back, I got history. Yeah, yeah. But the way you've been crossing the line, oh, it's something in me that says it's fine. Hoping you wouldn't change me. Got the same old thoughts, be my referee. I will be alright. Never cut it right, but somehow you make me change. Like I'm better off with you. Like I'm better off with you.
I can't tell, like I said. It all depends. You got a lot of people that are loyal, people that come back to you like your work. It all depends on what you do. You have some that are just fickle. You got some that you don't mind passing to the next tech. Not letting them sit in somebody else's chair. So it's really up to you and your time. Like she said, she can do that set in an hour. Her sets, when you learn to prep, you get your prep time down. That works best for you. Then when you get ready to come back in, there's no popping. You got to do all them fixes. You know, you just cut them down, file them down, whatever. Like she said, we have been doing them by hand forever. You can actually charge extra for that. I never charged extra for that, but you can charge extra to do a full set. Everything they did wrong, you be like, what is this? She didn't wash her hands that long. You know, you will figure it out.
For real. This lady, she always do my eyebrows, and I started noticing she was rinsing her hands. So when she walked to me, I said,
rinse?
Yeah.
No soap? No soap?
I was saying, can you go back and wash the soap? She said, huh? Soap?
Yeah, soap.
She just turn around and do it. But they
Yeah, some people are nasty. It's just like quick. They don't really care. And then they don't. You have to think about it. Between each client, are they actually sanitizing? Every one of them. I mean, spray on your chair, wipe down, boom, boom, boom. You just gotta take that extra time, and for them to see you do it, it's worth it. Yeah, it's so worth it.
Don't judge me. I have a 2-year-old, and then my youngest is turning 1 in July.
Oh,
He just turned 2 in May.
you got it out the way. For real, she got it out the way.
I'll just do it again.
It could be the trend. That's what's trending though. 2 under 2.
2 under 2.
Yeah, it's like it is. For
I
I be on the trends. I'm telling you, it's the 2 under 2.
2 under 2.
Under 2 kids under the age of 2.
I was trying to.
You know what? It's very possible. I know someone who has 7 twins, and then she just had a little girl.
Yeah.
Oh, no, she got 3 under 2? No, that wasn't trending.
Hello.
That one is. The 2 was okay.
I wasn't trying to trend. It just. And I didn't even know until I was in my 2nd trimester with my 2nd baby. Yeah.
You went bigger?
No, I didn't gain no weight. I didn't have no symptoms. I went to the doctor because they thought it was like, cysts or some of my ovaries. None of my pregnancy tests came back positive. They was like, we're going to do an ultrasound to make sure you don't have cysts. It's a whole baby in there waving. Wow. Yes, he was waving. She was like, look, it's waving. He's just doing like this. And I'm sitting there crying. I had a face mask and I soaked the whole mess. I was crying so bad.
That baby was meant to be though.
That's what I said. Yeah. I was like, he was meant to be here because I didn't know anything. Like no symptoms, no wings, nothing.
What's the vocational program that you said that you can go to and get?
It's like if you have, I have like postpartum depression, so they pay for it. So if you have like a doctor's note for like, I'm not sure what all they cover, but I know like anxiety, depression, anything like that, and you have like a doctor's note, they'll pay for your schooling. As long as
in this group?
What group?
You already sent your number?
Yeah, I think I just sent my number. But yeah, if you have, they pay for everything. They pay for my tuition, my books.
So you just have to go through the school, or like
you go through the so you go down there. So you call them first, like do like the pre-interview or something.
Okay.
They ask you a few questions and stuff like that, see if you qualify, and then you end up getting like a caseworker, and she gets all your paperwork and your diagnosis and stuff like that, and then it just goes from there. It didn't take long at all. It took me probably like a month total.
That's it. They might have to pay for mine next year because I got anxiety. I take
Right.
Like the prescription. Yes, girl.
Alright guys, so we just finished our first day of school. Hopefully you can see some of the commentary. When I tell you it was like good, it was good. I mean, we were learning everything about different ways that you can make money, from pedicures, as well as like if you just wanted to just focus on nails, but pretty much just finding your niche and how to use social media to your advantage, just being an entrepreneur. It was super hilarious in some parts because like our teacher's like, we're gonna learn a lot. We already have a first project where we have to create our own nail set by the 4th of July, so that is going to be a little bit interesting. Maybe you guys can help me with some 4th of July themed stuff, but overall it was a great first day of class. And yeah, let me know, what did you think about the commentary? One of the things the teacher did say was this is now a great time to be entering the beauty industry, and that's because like everybody is all about self-care, soft girl era. You already know, like everybody is now trying to take care of themselves, be better, and so they're spending them dollars, okay, to actually have this happen. And then now a lot more people want to go to nail salons where people look like them, speak English, no shade to anyone else, I'm not trying to shade anything, but they want that now. And so it's like now there's so many things that you could do, whether that's education in nail art, creating your own salon, doing booth rent, just doing press on nails, just creating your own business, or even like Makeup Shayla, how she just does her own thing on YouTube. So there's so many avenues within the beauty industry. So if you guys have ever thought about going to nail tech school, esthetician school, it's probably the time to do it. And then also some of the other things we discussed is like some of the inconsistencies, or even just the bad stuff that you see in nail salons, right? Like the cheese graters, that's not part of what should be in your board. That's not part of like the Alabama board, or even just should be happening in the salon. Proper hand washing techniques. So it got a little bit interesting, especially with people that are like, some people in California were developing a bacteria, or a flesh eating bacteria, on their skin, and it came from like the nail salons or pedicure salons. So let me know if you've ever had like any virus or anything that has happened from a nail salon. We went over that, and I didn't know that you're supposed to wait like 24 to 48 hours before going to get a pedicure, especially if after you shaved. I mean, it only makes sense right now because like your pores and everything is open, and if the water is dirty or contaminated, girl, you're gonna be the first one, okay, to catch something. So it was just cool to go over some of the things. Just got me thinking. Thank God I've never developed any type of virus or foot fungus or anything from a nail salon, but I've had friends that had. So let me know down in the comments below, like if you had some issues. What did you think about my first day of class? And here we go. You know, y'all with me for the summer semester. Y'all got to get me through this thing. All right. So that's all I got. I will talk to you later, Gator. Bye, guys.